The evil, the evil within, too. Hello guys, Apollo Guy here, and if you're here for gaming, you've come to the right place because this is Apollo Guy and I am playing The Evil Within 2. Now, it's been a while since I've actually gone back on the PlayStation and started playing. This week has been busy, as I've stated. I don't really play the video games that much over the week since I have to deal with a lot of work and all this stuff. And I tell you, when I do get the time to play my video games, it's a very sweet moment for me. I really, I enjoy every second of it. And that's what is more important to me about video games, because it's not such a common thing for me. So when I do get to dive into it, it's always enjoyable. It's always enjoyable. It's always something I fall in love with. So let's just get into the game. But I remember from last game, we got in a boss. Oh, with his dying breath, O'Neill gives Sebastian clues to Theodore's whereabouts. The key is exposing Theodore lies and destroying a machine that O'Neill has built. So, from the last game, we got on a boss fight with the O'Neill. His voice got to him, and he got changed. It's quite interesting. It was a really cool boss fight because it reminded me of some of the tactics I can work off of, like how I can set up tripwires, which I tell you work like a charm for me. So let's just show the last one we used. So yeah, that was when we woken up. That was the actual STEM thing. But what was I gonna say? So yeah, that was a really cool boss fight with O'Neill because that was very unexpected. And now we also have this flamethrower, which we have officially crafted. And if I'm right, I think we actually have to like, if we're actually going to be using it, we'd have to use it and then craft another flamethrower. Like, I think that's how it's actually working out as. Oh yeah, too, let's just recap on the collectibles we found. So we found the Prey Cup, and if I'm right, that's also the cup that that doctor was drinking out of when one of the thingies came out of it and killed him. If I'm right, that RPG is from... Actually, I don't know. I really do not know. There's Doom Guy. Yeah, Doom Guy. And it was so cool because I saw him and then the Doom music popped up. And it's so obvious. Like, Doom is such a big staple in the gaming community. It's like, if I'm right, the first of its kind of a first-person shooter. And it also took in the... took up a huge brutality level, which started video games brutality, and then Pip-Boy from Fallout, which I'm also really excited about. I just like seeing those little guys there in my own room. Now Stefano, he was a really cool boss to fight, really. Hey Simon, long time no see, buddy. How you doing? How you doing, buddy? Who's a gooja booja? Who's a good boy? Who's a good girl? I don't know. I think Simon is obviously a boy's name, but I always took Simon to be like a girl and guy's name you can use for like a cat. And I know that sounds weird, but like I thought of that. Like, what's a guy and girl's name you can use for an animal? And I thought Simon, because it could be a girl or it could be a guy, but I just see Simon being that type of name that's both, but for pets. No, not for people. That's different. Oh, hey, Yukio. I think that's your name, Yukio, something like that. Man, that was quite a fight, huh? Now I got a flamethrower. Let's investigate this.
Some weird stuff in here. Looks like he was building something.
Maybe that machine he was talking about.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go ahead and look around a bit. Oh, hello, beautiful. Anything out here to see? Just O'Neill. Rest in peace, buddy. Rest in peace. That was a really cool fight, I have to say. I like how there was an environmental danger, and there's also just him in general that was acting as danger.
Theodore's sticking his fingers in every part of this place.
It's almost like a form of communication with him.
you know, I wouldn't be surprised, but after all, that was in my safe house, and then bam, I was there. Oh yeah, by the way, I gotta say, I love this revolver. And if you haven't seen the previous videos, I recommend seeing it, but if you don't want to, then I got this revolver because, there were these side interaction, situations when, I would be where, like, a signal pop up, resonance signal, and I'd be like, oh, okay, let's pop up. Resonance, I think that's how you put it. And then, bam, like, this ghost would be haunting me. And I kept on finding files and other things that had relation to me of my recovery in the aftermath. And it was really interesting because it was all building up to me killing my inner demons that appeared when that whole situation happened. And I also like the idea that, and symbolically, I killed myself because... Oh, yeah, before we go out there, I just want to talk more about that. Where it was literally me laying on a bed. It was the part, and it was literally my mental state, like the part of me that didn't leave STEM that day, from Beacon when I woke up. There was a part of me that just didn't leave. I don't know if it was like an actual part of me that stayed in STEM, or if it's just literally a part of me that didn't leave. And out of that, I killed myself, and hence I let go of my own pain about what happened at Beacon, left that in the past. And I think that's really interesting, considering,
So you know Theodore Wallace?
Oh, okay.
Of course. He's head of recruitment. But what's he doing in STEM? And why is he doing this?
There's a lot going on that you don't know about. Theodore wants Lily for himself. You saw what he did to O'Neill. He'll do that to everybody in here if he has to. He'll tear this place apart to get his hands on her. I can't let that happen.
Wait, give me a second, let me just do something real quick. Okay. Just need to check something. And there, bingo. Okay, let's get going. But yeah, I found that really interesting in a symbolic way and story-based, because I like how there was a side struggle besides what was already happening to me. Why the... That is one heck of a machine. So, have these guys already forgotten about Myra? Because that's still a problem.
Sure, but it looks a hell of a lot like the stable field emitter. Whatever it is, O'Neill said to destroy it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I know just how. It's me.
Sebastian, I'm starting to think you forgot about me.
Have you finished arming that cookie dough of yours?
I have. Looking for an excuse to use it too.
Good. I'm sending you my coordinates. Bring the big guns. We're going hunting.
Got it. I'm already gone. See you soon.
So this is really cool. We aren't just going against Stefano and Theodore, but we also have to go against Myra to get the daughter alone.
I'm almost ready over here. Let me know when you're good to go.
Esmeralda, okay. Let me just grab this. I feel like we're about to get in a fight. I mean, this is a pretty spacious room. And then, like, somewhat pillars to walk around. Hey, anything you need to talk about?
I need you to clarify a few things for me, Hoffman. You didn't seem surprised to see Esmeralda here.
Why should I be? She's a familiar face in STEM.
Everybody knows everybody in Mobius, huh?
More like I know everybody. I've been in charge of new hire evaluations for years.
Like one big dysfunctional family.
Esmeralda's the best person to have around in dangerous situations. She's a good soldier.
You're damn right I am.
That's true, she's pretty good. Like, she's one of the only people, but actually, she's about the only person that's actually fought back in this game.
You know Myra, too?
I do. We work together closely.
How could she do this? How could she stand by while they conducted experiments on Lily? How could she tell Lily that I was dead?
Myra's maternal instinct is very strong. She joined Mobius to be closer to Lily. And the word experiment is a bit harsh. Lily was treated well, and she was able to interact with her mother on a daily basis. As far as telling Lily you were dead, I believe Myra only did it to protect Lily's feelings.
Yeah, well, I believe Myra's maternal instinct has gotten a little bit out of control.
It's, oh yeah, it's
Hopefully, we
true.
can work this all out as a family when this is all over.
Talk about a dysfunctional family, huh? You think your family's bad? I don't know. Sebastian's had a certain experience with his family.
I've been into Theodore's reality. If it's a reflection of his psyche, he's definitely got some serious mental issues.
That would explain why he's so powerful.
And yet he's hiding.
Perhaps it's easier to manipulate from the shadows.
Well, I'm about to drag him out of the shadows.
If what Liam told us was true.
There's only one way to find out.
True. And what about you?
I don't know if you should be in here when this thing goes off.
I don't think I want to be. There were some interesting items in the other room that Liam was working on. I want to go check and see if there's anything that might be useful.
Okay. But then you should get back to your safe house. No telling what will happen in here once we shut this thing down.
Will do.
Sorry, give me a second. I'm trying to adjust my headphones. Okay, yeah, it's all good now. Okay, Esmeralda. Let's do this.
Torres.
Oh, okay, tell me.
So you knew Hoffman before this?
Everybody knows Hoffman. You don't get into Mobius without passing through her office.
Can she be trusted?
I might have said no before, but nothing like being abandoned by your corporate masters to make you rethink your position. She's trapped in here like the rest of us.
So you're not sure?
Yeah, she's not bad. Just a bit of a cold fish. I have trouble completely trusting people who look at me like I'm something in a petri dish.
I don't know what's gonna happen when we blow this thing up.
Me either. But at least we're being proactive.
I don't think we're gonna convince Theodore to leave Lily alone. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who can be talked into doing the right thing.
So you're giving me orders to shoot on sight?
I'm just saying be prepared for anything. You can't predict what's gonna happen in this place.
Yeah.
No offense, but how did someone as smart and headstrong as you wind up in an organization like Mobius?
I was a demolitions expert in the army. They loaned me out to Mobius for some Black Ops stuff. Once my term was up, they came knocking.
And you just joined up like that?
They were pretty good salesmen. They don't tell you everything when you sign up. I was tasked with some things that I'm not proud of. They expect you to follow blindly, and if you disobey, when Myra offered me the opportunity to get out, I had to take it. I've still got some morals left, despite the things that I've had to do.
Okay, and let's arm this
Is
thing.
that enough to take care of this thing?
Like 10 times over. And it's ready to go when you are.
Well, I've basically done as much as I can, so let's do this.
Good to go.
I'm going to check out the equipment in the other room. Good luck, you two.
Thank you. Yeah, we are about to get in a big fight. No doubt in my mind.
Okay, here we go. Operation Kick Ass.
You know, you sure shrapnel won't hit us?
2, 1.
Oh, yeah, see, I mean, we really could have gone behind cover.
Are you okay, Torres?
Oh, God.
Torres? Where'd you?
Okay, so it's destroyed. Oh! Oh, no, not those guys again.
You refuse to step into the darkness. So you try to bring me to the light. Your rash decisions have always been your downfall. Come then, I await you.
Oh, crap, what the... Am I about to get in a boss fight?
Find your beloved daughter. Go there. See if it's everything you dreamt of.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Oh God. Lily? You're here.
No, she's not. What? Bottomless pit. Use communicator to find Lily's voice. It's some of her toys. And some of the those things are here too. That's not good. And that's a dead body. Ooh, handgun pouch, nice.
I'm over here, Dad. Hurry!
Okay. Okay. Just trying to sneak past this lady. This is just one big messed up world, honestly. That was close. Shh, shh. Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. So let me take so the fat fella's walking towards me, I think, so I'm gonna just get moving. Just gotta get a move on. Come on, buddy, just turn around. Just do us all a favor and do that, huh? Okay, and... oh! There you go. There you go. I hate that guy who's just burping. But that also kind of just ruins the tone entirely. Just this fat fella burping. Burping his way into, oh, I don't know. I honestly don't want to know. Gonna wait for that fat fella to get out of here. And then, you know, I'll treat myself to that nice lady over there. That came out very wrong. So sorry for saying it like that. I'll indulge myself in killing him killing that lady over there once that fat fella is out of the equation. Oh no, just keep on walking over here. Because that really helps for my situation. Because I'm sure you don't need to worry about the expenses of your own pistol ammo, right? No, of course not. Okay, now are you okay? Are you seriously walking towards me? Oh, I haven't fought one of those guys before, and I certainly don't plan on it. Okay. The lady's all to her lonesome with eyes turned away. Oh my god, I just realized we're literally walking in blood. I'm gonna need to wait for this guy to literally just walk as far as he can from this position. Oh, come on. Looks like I'm about to get in a fight, huh? Oh, I tried my best, honestly. Maybe I could sneak up on the fat fella, because clearly this guy isn't gonna be walking away anytime soon. Okay. Oh! Oh, what? That's all it took to take out this guy? Okay. That honestly surprised me. I did not. Oh my god, 1,000. That's pretty cool. This guy's got some serious pimple issues. I'm sorry, but that's kind of what you get for walking in my direction. You know, personal space is a true thing that you need to keep up with these days. Okay. Hey, she was getting close to me. I had to do it. Like, imagine if that was just some innocent lady and I'm just making excuses to kill her. And just like, oh, she was coming close to me. I had to do it. But honestly, did not expect that fat guy over there, that obese diabetic fellow over there to die that easily. Okay. Oh, wow, a bike. Knock that over. Like, who needs bikes these days? I'd love it if I just saw if I was honestly like just riding with it like through this whole area, you know, with all these creatures I don't even want to think of, and then here I am just walking on by, riding on by, like it's nobody's business. Ooh! I'm surprised I'm not actually like stabbing the pimples or anything. And those are definitely pimples, by the way. I don't know about you, they look like pimples. They look like if you shoot them, they will pop. And not just pop, I mean bop. Really emphasize the pop. Ah! That was not funny. Okay, there you go, buddy. There you go. That worked out much better than I expected it to. At least if that matters to you guys. It matters to me, that's for sure. No doubt about it in my mind. I knew someone was gonna wake up at that point. Now it's just a bit too obvious. Say a lot of these guys have axes. Yeah, I think it's axes, right? What? Wouldn't you say axes? I mean, I assume that's how you put it, right? Come on, buddy. Come on. Shh. Shh. There. I assume the lady behind me won't be seeing anything. You know, I mean, I could if I wanted to use my silenced pistol, but what's the point, honestly, if you can just take someone out with your bare hands? I don't think this guy's actually gonna move. Oh, well, we're not gonna waste my time with him. Oh, thank God you turned the other direction. Shh. Shh. There you go. This guy hasn't even moved. This guy's like just fine where he is. He loves staring off into the abyss, doesn't he? Yes, you do. Don't you love staring off into the abyss? Don't you? Oh, this guy's getting axed? Oh. Then really just the next encounter I get, I don't really need to worry about if anything comes up at me. Ooh, hello, harpoons! Okay. Oh. Boom page from the Submit to Freedom, Part 2. What is freedom? It's a word and a concept rife with an individual meaning, yet utterly meaningless in the scope of time and space. We are comprised of atoms. Each atom has a central nucleus that is orbited by electrons. The space between these elements is vast. We are mostly made of nothing. A hard fact to accept, but there is power in this knowledge. There is opportunity in acquaintances. There is strength in surrender, as long as you're willing to submit to the freedom. That's pretty cool, I have to admit. You know, this guy, like and I'm not saying like what he's saying. It's like, oh, so true, man. You know, like why even bother, man? You know, like break the order and establishment, man. No, what I'm trying to get at is it's kind of cool how they set up that dialogue, because I've heard cults before, but I never heard them based around the idea, like actually use scientific evidence to their to convince people, you know what I mean? Ooh. Pistol ammo, nice. But yeah, I've never actually seen like that happen for any like cult stuff where they'd use science to what was it, to actually make people believe in whatever more. I mean, I can get the idea. Oh, I don't know. Can I? I bet if I go through that door, something's gonna happen. But it's also kind of intriguing and smart if you think about it, because after all, it's based off of the idea of like something you should already believe in, and then implement it into like whatever you're doing. Which actually, that's pretty smart if you think about it. I mean, like I believe in God, so of course, like someone would then use the idea of God to be, oh, that is a, I know Lily's not there, but I just want to check that place out. Oh, okay, I'm actually hitting a boundary, my bad. But I think that's always been intriguing, how someone just knows how to do that. What happens if I go through this door? Okay, I can't. I can go in here, so that's all that matters. Oh, her doll. Oh my god. Imagine if the doll just turns into a monster right now. Ah, dang it!
Mom never gave up. Not like you.
Am I about to
She
fight?
tried to tell you that you were too stupid to listen.
No, this isn't right.
I mean, I can understand the fact that my dog.
You refused to listen. You lost them both, and then became lost yourself.
You know anything about me?
Myra understood that goals can be achieved by submission, by joining.
Why were you there when I needed you?
Where's this guy you've been around? You know what? I'd love to just see like someone going through this horrific world, but then turns on the song "Mr. Blue Sky." If you don't know what that song is, you can. I'm pretty sure you can recognize it. Wait, oh, don't tell me it's one of those crawl. Oh, dang it! I hate those things. But I can see there being the possibility. Like if you don't know what that song actually is, it's the one where it's like bum 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 jum jum dum 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 dum. Sun is shining in the sky. We had a cloud in the sky. It stopped raining. Everybody's up and waiting. Don't you know? Like that song. It's about what was I gonna say? It's basically like just the like you go happy, wonderful day that someone could be having. You know what I mean? That's the concept of that song. But what was I gonna say? But it's a pretty cool, it's a pretty catchy song. Like I found myself just listening to it while waking up one day. And honestly, it's a good way to start the day. I'm not joking. It's like, you know, it's like, how could you not get happy when you listen to this song? It's like that type of song. And let me grab these well-needed shotgun shells. Every shot counts. That's what I love about these games. Every shot counts. So they're not going to give you a crazy abundance of this and that. No, no, no. That's, no, they'll give you just what you need. Just what you need to get by. Especially if you've actually been saving your resources and not just wasting them. I don't know, I'm gonna shush these guys because they're basically animals. And it's kind of funny how people have always conducted shush as like the silent, as telling people, hey, be quiet. But it's always confused me because then they also do it to animals, but animals are never spoken. They don't know that stuff. And this isn't something I thought of alone. No, this wasn't. Oh, dang it! Oh, that was some wasted shots. Oh wait, I'm literally back at what I was earlier. But oh, that one's. Oh, it's waving to me. It's like, oh hey, how's it going? Well, hello to you. But yeah, I found that interesting. Like thinking, you know, yeah, he is like John Mulaney. He's this comedian. There's this whole little part when it's like, why do we shush animals? They've never spoken, and I never thought of that. You know, it's like why do we just like do something that we do to humans, and then it was like, oh, let's do that to them too. And that made me think, like, why do we really do that? And wow, that just worked out quite well. I got another axe. But I wonder who like just shushed an animal out of nowhere, and then we thought, you know what, that makes sense. Why not we do that? They're animals. Like, what's the point in doing that? I honestly wonder, like, who was that guy that just thought that? It was like, you know what, that makes sense. Why? Let's do that. And I've always wondered, like, why someone would implement a thing that we do for humans, and then be like, hey, we can do that for dogs too. Creatures of all, like, I mean, that, like, wouldn't that make you think, like, like, what's the point in doing that? Ooh! So we've reached the height of what we can get for a wooden crossbow. There you go, there you go. Okay, that actually kind of scared me, just popping up out of nowhere. But, Yeah, in the end, it does make you think, like, who was the guy that just thought, let's do something we do to dogs to humans, too. Actually, that also makes me think, who's the weird guy or girl that just thought, I would love to just be in a dog's leash, and then they did that. Or, like, you know, during sex, let's be in some very, like, skin-tight, suffocating leather. Like a leather outfit. Full body, huh? Like, isn't that just something? I wonder who thought that too. I don't know how we just got into sex quirks, but, you know, it's happened now. But it does make you think, who are the people that just thought all these things? Like, it's very weird in my opinion. I don't, like, when I think of that stuff, I just think, whim bam bum done, you know, the usual stuff. But then, you know, people had to make it weird. People had to add some weird quirks to it and all that stuff, and now, well, now it just isn't that simple, huh? Wait, what can see me? Okay, something's seeing me, but not attacking me. Uh-oh, don't jump on and attack me. Okay, perfect. Oh, wait, I already killed that guy. But yeah, I mean, you know, they just had to make it complicated. And then identification things, too. Like, I don't get that either. And I can understand certain things where it's like this and that. Oh, dang it! But then they had to, like, make it ridiculous. I'm not saying all of it is ridiculous. You know, because some people feel about certain things differently, and you know what? That's them. Dang it! Well, screw this. I'm just gonna go up to this area over here instead of dealing with this. Okay, they're dead now. But like and I'm not saying like how people identify as this and that is entirely bad, but then, you know, people abused it, because I doubt that all the identification things that are out there are all like actually backed up by personal feelings. No, I know for a fact there has to be at least one person I was joking around, it's like, you know, I should do this, right? Nah? Yep, right? Yeah, I should. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if one of those things are fake. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing how people are identifying as different things. No, it's perfectly fine. It's only bothersome when they certain people try to do this and that that's against their like specific gender. Because in the end, there's only two genders, you know, male and female. Guy and a girl. People keep on thinking there's 5, 6, 7 genders. No, there's only one. You were born as a guy or a girl. You weren't just born and that, like, it's what you were born as. So I don't think you were born and you immediately thought, I'm gonna be pansexual. No, that is a sexual preference. That is how you want to be identified as, or like that's an identification, or that is a sexual preference. But that's not, you know, that's, I don't get why people think that's a gender. How that is something that they are alone, there should be specific things and all that stuff. I mean, go ahead, think that way. That's what you want to believe in. It's great to believe in that stuff, because because in countries like America, you actually live in a country where you can believe in that stuff, and it's okay. But then it gets annoying when people get triggered. You didn't see me do the quotations, but still. Oh no! Oh god, I hate that. I hate endless staircases. I don't know why, but I hate that stuff so much. But as I was trying to get at, oh, we don't have any. Dang it. We still haven't used our flamethrower. Let's just wait until we need it. And we actually haven't used our field crafting kit yet, so that's working out pretty well. But getting back to that subject, like, you know, I think it's perfectly fine to think that way, but then it gets annoying when, like, say if you identify as a girl, but you are a guy. Oh. I don't know about that. But, I mean, you can if you identify as a guy, but you're a girl, then, I mean, that's one thing. By all means. I'm not saying you are a girl.
After all this, you still want to be reunited with Lily?
Or did I say that wrong?
I do. I need to find her.
Yeah, let me pause. Let me finish this up, because this is a controversial subject. Like, if you're a guy, and then you think you're a girl, then that's fine. You know, believe what you want to be, and I'll say you are. But I won't, but it doesn't mean if you are, like, if you still have a dick, and then you try to go into a girl's bathroom, it's like, what's wrong with that? Or Girl Scouts, what's wrong with that? Well, it's because they're a guy. I will say you're a girl. I will accept the fact that you think you're a girl, but it doesn't mean we'll treat you completely like one. It doesn't mean that you'll get the privileges that a girl gets, or the other way around, where privileges that a guy gets. You know, if like a girl identifies as a guy, but then she wants to go into Boy Scouts. No, it doesn't matter what you believe you are, but it matters behind the idea of what you actually are, what is down your pants, skirt, or something else. So yeah, it just gets annoying when people think that. No, you actually have to be a guy or a girl to do what that gender does and all that stuff. So that's really it. But that was a weird subject to just dive into, things that I don't get. But let's get a move on.
Then come to me.
Huh? Oh. Oh God, I am not liking this. Oh!
Lily? Is it really you?
No, it's not her. But, you know, we're definitely thinking that because, well, this is the only time we're getting to see Lily.
Lily.
Oh, poor Sebastian.
No. Lily.
There she is. Your precious daughter. Isn't this what you wanted?
Oh, that is, no.
You let this happen to me. Why didn't you save me?
No. Please. I couldn't. I wanted to.
This isn't her. That must be scarring from the fact that he has to back up from his own daughter. Ah! Oh God, I'm on fire! Ah! And no marks.
You are doomed to repeat the mistakes of the past.
No, I'm not.
Join. Do that.
Resist
I
it!
can make your dreams come true.
Resist it!
Together we can take Lily from Myra. Once I have the power of the core, you will be truly free.
No.
It will take more than bullets to stop me. Will you never learn?
Oh!
You shot me. Sebastian, why?
No. No.
Taurus!
Come on, man. Let's get you out of here.
So did I really shoot her or not? Never mind, I did. No! Stay alive! No! No!
You can't let him get to you.
Oh God.
You gotta...
No.
You gotta give that son of a bitch some payback.
Sebastian? What's wrong? Are you all right? You've been working too hard. It's making you delirious.
Myra? Torres.
This must be our home. I hope Torres is okay. Please don't tell me I'm gonna wake up to her dead.
How did I...
Search the house. Yeah, let's get a good look at ourselves. Wow, that is not a good mirror. Terrible quality. Anything? Nope, okay. No, it's quite obvious this isn't our house. Well, I mean, no, this is our house, but isn't. This is all in the mind. That mind is a dangerous thing to waste, as Keegan once said. Or is it? I don't know. Okay. Lily? Baby girl, are you in here?
Lily's room. Just the way it used to be. The way I wish it had stayed.
Oh. I mean, it looks like you lived in a lovely place. Is that a fog? Is that like fog or something out there? Huh. What is this? Ooh, it's a slide. No, I'm so happy I found that, because this is definitely like a place where you can't come back to. So I'm happy I found that when I could. So where's Myra and Lily? At least the hallucinations of them. The fake versions. It looks like I was a fan of Skyrim, huh? Or Myra was, because that is Skyrim. Oh my god. That's Skyrim, or is that like Tamara or something like that, like the online one, Skyrim Online. It's either Skyrim Online or just Skyrim in general, but no, that's pretty cool. And there was the music in the background for Skyrim, of course. But that's pretty cool. I love it when I'm just coming across these things, and then there's the other games. I don't think I've ever enjoyed Easter eggs as much as this game is doing it, because that's the thing, because I haven't played any of the other games. I just know them very well, and it actually does bother me that I haven't played the games. There are certain games I don't want to play, but I am thinking of getting Doom and Skyrim someday. I don't mean, actually, yeah, Doom and Skyrim, not online, but the actual Skyrim, since it is a game that is still loved to this day. But yeah, that is like a symbol of the game. That is, I don't know if that's the main symbol, because again, I'm still not that familiar with the game.
And work so hard. If I could only get some of that time back, I'd spend it with them.
That is a pretty cool pen thing. Right, that's like the whole ink thing, right? That's pretty cool. So this was my office, so I was a fan of Skyrim. So it's kind of nice to see this house, you know, not engulfed in... Just not expecting that. That actually creeps me out a bit. It's nice to see this house isn't engulfed in flames like last time. Oh my god, we had a beautiful house. Nice home and everything. I swear, this is a beautiful place. So we were both detectives, but Myra, despite her work, she still you know, worked hard and all that stuff. But you know, she was but she didn't like engulf herself in her own work. No, that was me. So that's the thing that I kind of like about these two different characters, is that they dealt with things very differently. For me, I had all this work, but I still could have made time. But I ended up taking too much time alone to the work.
What an incredible woman. She really could do it all. No wonder she was able to infiltrate Mobius. When she set her mind to something, she wouldn't stop. Not like me.
That's what I like. He married someone that was not him. And that's something you don't... that's interesting when you meet someone that's so different from you, but you guys still find something between each other that you love about each other.
Letter.
Okay, let's see this.
Myra's last communication. It was hidden with her files. It sounded so crazy at the time. But I should have believed her.
My dearest Sebastian. If you
Ooh,
receive
actual
this letter,
hearing this is pretty cool.
I fear the worst has come to pass. It means that my investigation got too close to the truth. It means that you may never see me again. I'm sorry I kept it from you, but it was to protect you. From either the truth or my madness. I've enclosed a copy of my files. I only hope that you never receive them, but if you do, it's up to you to finish what I started. Please, find justice for Lily. And for me. I love you with all of my heart. Myra.
Wow. It's really interesting. The past is a big thing for him in this game.
I'm so sorry, Sebastian.
What the? It can't be
You've
her.
endured so much. All this time, all alone.
It can't be her.
It's my fault. You tried to tell me. But I didn't believe you. And now I'm so messed up. I'm talking to an hallucination. I failed you. I couldn't save Lily from the fire. I failed everyone.
That's not true, Sebastian. There was no fire to save her from. You know this now.
But I couldn't protect her.
How could you? Mobius are a force of nature. What you're doing, it's like blaming yourself for an earthquake. It wasn't your fault. You have to stop torturing yourself. You're a good man, Sebastian. That's why I married you. And this time, you can save her.
Is this actual Myra? Feels like it is.
There are too many forces against you. You have to stay strong. Don't let the past defeat you. I forgive you. And Lily will too. But the most important thing is that you forgive yourself.
Forgive yourself. She's right.
Wow.
She's always been right. Theodore uses my own guilt against me. But guilt for what? It's their fault, not mine. They took everything from me. I didn't start any of this. But I'm gonna finish it. And God help anybody that stands in my way.
We're gonna finish this.
Wake up, Sebastian!
That was a really nice moment. It really was.
What?
Oh god, Taurus is dead, isn't she?
Hoffman? What happened?
Oh no.
She brought you here. I'm sorry, Sebastian. I tried to save her, but
No. I shot her.
the bullet wound was superficial. She died from injuries sustained in a battle with those things.
Damn it. She didn't have to die like that. She was a good soldier.
That's why she died like
She just
that.
wanted to save Lily. And now she's dead. It's all my fault. Again.
No, Sebastian. It's not your fault. Don't let him do this to you.
You're right. That goddamn son of a bitch. This is what he wants. Trying to make me feel guilty.
Like he needs
But
to
he's
be
the one who
saved.
did this.
But yeah.
Not me. He's the guilty one.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
Nice one.
it's time to clean house.
You've heard it.
I've
You
just
got
gotta
it now.
find Theodore.
That's not the problem. Destroying Liam's machine worked. Theodore's out there in the open now. The problem is getting to him.
What do you mean?
I picked this up on the exterior surveillance system cameras. Have a look. Theodore's stronghold appeared in the middle of Union. But it's surrounded by what looks like a massive wall of fire.
Shit. I won't be able to get through it.
I think that there may be a way. I found a device in Liam's equipment room that should be able to help.
Great. Let's see it.
It's not quite ready. I still have to do a few tweaks.
Okay. Go do what you have to do. I remember there being a hotel near there. I'll go check if it's safe, then send you the coordinates. You can meet me there with the device.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
I just want to pause that real quick, but that was a really cool cutscene. Honestly, one of my favorite things to see in a game is to see someone face up to their guilt, or in cinema movies, or like get a better understanding of something that's happened to them or themselves. That was really nice because you have to know the true thing behind talking to Mira like that and her telling me that, because he doesn't see anyone else but her to be the best person that can tell him that. And I don't know if that really was Mira or if that was ourselves telling that, because we are indeed in our own mind, and our subconscious could have created that to hear this. And I think that was really nice, because it was this realization that he didn't want to get, because he felt like he really did deserve everything that was happening to him, and that he doesn't deserve to be saved or anything like that. And I like the idea that he just got over Theodore's #1 weapon, and that's guilt. And now without guilt, there's not really a way that can hold him back, any mental way or something like that. There's no need to go into the light, because he's already been in the light now. He's perfectly fine. But I think that was really cool, because it was like he badly needed this. He badly needed a voice to tell him, this isn't your fault. And I like that. That was really cool. Because we don't get that. We don't really get that in real life. That's much harder to come by, but you know, when that does happen, it's always relieving, and I bet he's definitely relieved now.
A few more things, Hoffman. Theodore's been messing with my mind. Every time I see him, he uses my own nightmares against me.
That sounds like him. He's a master of neurolinguistic programming. And in here, the linguistic part becomes irrelevant. Why talk when you can get straight into your mind?
He almost had me. But I searched inside myself, and there was someone there. Someone who told me what I needed to do. I know I can take him on now.
Yes, I can see that you're ready.
How did you... Right.
The team psychologist.
Yeah, team. Esmeralda.
Esmeralda might have lived if she didn't try to save me.
Don't feel guilty. We talked while I tried to save her. She told me about the plan. She wanted it to succeed. She made the decision to get you. She knew the risks and did what she thought was right. She said that she owed you.
Owed me? For what? We just met.
Esmeralda is the operative who took Lily from your home and burned it down.
Oh.
She's felt guilty ever since. That's why she joined Myra. That's why she risked her life to save you.
What?
Oh.
Don't hate her, Sebastian. She didn't have a choice at the time. And she did everything she could to make it right.
I can't hate her. She sacrificed herself for the plan. She made her amends.
I never knew. Wow. Oh my god. So this is why we keep on finding those assault rifle pouches, because lo and behold, an assault rifle. I guess it's best to take her gun, you know, in honor of her.
I'm sorry, Esmeralda. I'll make sure you didn't die for nothing.
Damn straight.
Hunt him down like the dog that he is.
Oh yeah. This automatic weapon uses standard rifle ammunition. It packs a punch but burns through ammo quickly. Looks like we got a new gun. Ooh, got gunpowder, pistol ammo, weapon parts, perfect. Now I just want to look around a bit before I do anything else. Okay, so that's the place we need to get to. I'd say, do I need coffee? Yeah, let's take the coffee. Okay, I mean, it's a small heal, but, you know, honestly, it's better than not doing that at all. But that was a really cool cutscene sequence. I really like that. You know, the whole idea of finally forgiving ourselves for something that we never really did. You know, it was the whole idea of this personal torment that we ourselves created. And I think that was also based off of, like, what was going on with the whole ghost, because we were seeing her, because that was... Because there was a part of us telling us we were guilty of what has happened. And then that was basically telling us, you're not that guilty, really. Okay, so this, let's check out the photographic slide. And then... Actually, no. You know what, let's leave that for last. I'm gonna... Okay, give me a second, Simon. Come on, buddy. Just hold up a bit. I'm gonna go ahead and do everything like weapon parts, and then upgrade. And then I will find... Okay, yeah, weapon upgrade. Let's see this. I mean, I think our pistol and shotgun have been upgraded just fine. I barely use a sniper as it is, and the crossbow's doing just fine. So I say, yeah, let's get to this. Let's give this gun a punch. There you go. And then we'll do more of that later on. But yeah, we need to make sure this gun has some good firepower. It's new, so we're definitely gonna be using it a bit more, from what I assume. Oh my god. Okay. And this one, well, this basically takes up all our resources. Okay, there you go. Yep, 33 shots out of 150. Wow. It's a bit overwhelming if you ask me. Okay, we've gotten that down. We got a lot of stuff to get used to using now. You know, we got this flamethrower fuel, and we also got the assault rifle cartridges. Now we need to start using a bit more. I like how introducing the assault rifle makes you feel a bit more powerful, but that only makes me think we're definitely going to be running into more opposing enemies as time goes on.
Don't worry, Detective. This won't hurt a bit.
Let's have a nice little chat.
I sense you're preparing for something you're afraid of.
I'm only afraid of failing. If I don't succeed...
Then you will have sacrificed yourself for a good cause.
If I sacrifice myself, there's no one to finish this. Sacrifice means you've lost.
Sometimes. Sometimes it's what's needed to complete the task at hand.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I think she was referencing to Esmeralda.
Don't you think it's time that you moved on?
I think she was referencing Esmeralda because she sacrificed herself to continue everything else. Okay, let's upgrade ourselves, eh? Let me see. Do we combat's been done pretty well. And recovery is at its fullest. Automatically use a syringe when taking fatal damage. Oh, I don't think we need that increased. Increased stamina gauge maximum. Health. We got full health, guys. Full health. Think about that. Total recovery health when regenerating health is increased. Stealth. 7,000. Okay, your footsteps produce less noise, making enemies much slower to investigate. With this one, no, this is a bit impossible. I mean, there's no point in even working up on that. Okay, so for a certain amount, shooting damage is increased with a consecutive shot. The effect ends when either time or ammunition runs out, and then press triangle while aiming to concentrate and slow down time. And again, to end the effect. That is crazy. Melee attacks, including attacks with weapons like knives, axes, do more damage. Kick a stunned enemy away from you. Cannot be used in certain types of attacks. Let me see. We already used that. Yeah, let me think of this for a bit. Special ability which allows you to quickly close on an enemy for a chance to sneak kill them. And then that would be, oh wow, that is 12,000. Let's increase our that, because we've been dying to do that for the longest time by now. Okay, perfect. Well, I think this was just lovely, you know? Just lovely. So let's go ahead and have a nice little conversation for Kidman. We haven't talked to her in a while. Let me see this real quick. I'm definitely gonna change the sniper to the assault rifle. Oh, my bad, actually. Okay, no. Okay. And then there goes the shotgun, and then we'll replace the bottom one. There you go. See, I don't really see the point in keeping the other thing with you at all, like the syringes in your thing, because it's a shortcut, but you also stop time completely when, you know, you get into that selection thing. So I don't think it's necessary. Let's have a nice chat with Kidman.
Kidman.
Yes, Sebastian? What are you thinking about?
Lily. Everything that's happening in here is because of her. Everyone wants her. Like she's just some object to be owned. She's the real victim here. Poor thing doesn't know what it's like to live a normal life. All these years with Mobius have probably destroyed her innocence.
She's still a sweet little girl.
I hope so. Her youth was stolen from her. She didn't get a chance to go to school, to have friends. All the birthdays and holidays she missed. It's heartbreaking to think of what she's been through. Lily was always so precocious, so smart, observant. She had this way of looking at you, where you knew that she understood you. Not just what you were saying, but what you were feeling, too. I always knew she was special. But I thought it was just because she was my daughter.
Lily is special. She was found because of her off-the-chart scores on her standardized tests.
I keep referring to her in the past tense. It still doesn't seem real to me that she's alive. And in here.
She is. But you've got to save her before you can start to rebuild your relationship. I'm
Very
here to
true.
help. Just let me know what I can do for you.
Hey, buddy.
No goodies for me this time, huh?
Huh? Where are you going off to?
What is it? You want me to follow you?
Okay. This was unexpected. Okay, what do you want, buddy?
What? You want me to sit in the chair?
Are we upgrading the cat? Huh? Oh, wow.
Congratulations, Sebastian. You've almost completed the inner journey that you began so long ago. You have faced down your own demons. You have risked great harm to emerge triumphant. But there is still a memory that you've refused to confront.
What do you mean?
Oh. This is interesting.
This will help you.
That was pretty cool. That was honestly really cool. Well, Simon, it looks like you really did give me a gift, huh? Thanks, buddy. You always know what to do, huh? I wonder if Simon is basically Tatiana. You know, which she did just change at the moment. Yep. I knew it was gonna come to this at some point. Joseph.
Joseph. My partner. My friend.
Sebastian? Calling back so soon. What's up?
After all this time, there's something we've never talked about.
Sounds ominous. What is it?
Not what. Who? Joseph.
Right. I know that you respected Joseph and that he felt the same way towards you.
I never had the opportunity to make amends about that. Things were confusing after Beacon. I should have tried to get answers about what happened. I mean, I know what happened. Don't worry, I can't fault you for what you did. But I still blame myself for his death.
You don't have to do that, Sebastian.
Why not? You'd prefer that I blame you? You're the one who actually killed him.
No, I didn't.
I saw you shoot him, Kidman.
What?
I know you did, but
But what?
Joseph isn't dead.
What?
Are you... No. It can't. What happened to him? Where is he?
That's a long story. And a conversation for another time. When we're both safe. Just know that you don't have to blame yourself for his death anymore. I've got to go, Sebastian.
What?
Let's finish this and we can talk later.
Yeah. You bet we're gonna talk later.
Oh, we are definitely gonna talk later. He's alive? I referenced to him before. It was like, oh, he's dead. Hey, Simon. Thank you, buddy. Who's your Gooja Booja? Who's such a good kitty? Oh, go through my legs. Oh. But what? The one thing I refuse to know, and he is alive. Joseph is alive. Okay. Hold up. That means we're bound to get a campaign DLC about him. Why do I know that? Because the last game, of course, there were so many questions about Kidman and what she was doing, and then they made a campaign DLC about her, and then explained everything. And now they're dropping the bomb on us like this. Joseph is alive. I bet you we're now gonna get like his experiences of like how he escaped the stem. That would have been that would be such a cool campaign DLC, wouldn't it? Because it's one guy that you thought he was dead for the longest time, and now here he is being like, oh wait, he's alive? Oh, I can't wait to I swear to God, if they don't make that an actual campaign DLC, I am going to be so mad. You don't even know what I mean, but like, you don't even get it. I would get so mad by that if they don't make a campaign DLC out of that, because I loved watching the character Joseph in the first game. He was a really cool character. I didn't play the first game, but as I said, I've watched it before. And I really liked Joseph, and I was really bummed out when he died, and now to know, wait, hold up, he's alive? And I love that. I actually love that. That's really cool. Survive the nightmare and everything in between. But yeah, that was really cool. I really like that. That's honestly amazing. Yeah, that was really cool. So come to terms with your past and present. That's an achievement I got. And then the other one was finally free, experience every traumatic encounter that made peace with your inner demons. That was the one with the ghost when I got that pistol too, with a revolver too. It's awesome. Now where's the one I just got? Let me see. Oh yeah, chatting with Kidman. Talk to Kidman about all the photographic slides. But I think that was really cool. That made this game so much better. And you know what? There was a certain idea of thinking, nah, he's alive. But nope. I wonder what. But now they need to explain that situation. They can't just be like, oh, that's for another time, and then the game ends later on without explaining that. No, they're gonna have to explain that, definitely. And I can't wait to get that, because they bound to make a campaign DLC. They made like 2 campaign DLCs last game. We got to play as Safehead and then Kidman and her story that basically explained everything, which was so cool. So I just want to check that I saved everything before I go. And then, so now they gotta explain what's going on with Joseph, how this whole situation is going on. Because, it's gonna have to make me think, like, okay, so what are we gonna get out of him? What, the campaign DLC, what's it gonna do? Because they surprised everyone with Kidman. Actually, a lot of people praised the campaign DLC for surpassing everything and just making the story so much better just because of that explanation. So now we need to learn what's going on with Joseph here. So, okay, so what happened? The Mobius set in that glitch or anything. Ruvik did that, but now I bet we're gonna have to see how he escapes the stem. And maybe his personal experiences in the stem at Beacon in the first game. That would be real. That would be so cool, honestly. But, you know, just like any other video, I have to end this at some point. So as the usual thing goes, thank you guys so much for taking the time of your day or night to watch this video and stream, and I hope you guys will be back for further videos and streams. Make sure you guys go ahead and smash that like button down below and comment some input on what you'd like to see in further videos and streams. Make sure you guys like this video, share the love to really just anyone but me, because I'm just fine. So share the love to anyone else that needs it, or doesn't need it. You know, that's just fine too, because, you know, in the end, if you're sharing the love of anyone, then I think that's already an achievement alone that you have done. So as it is, folks. Thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Advite se, and game on, my friends.